Hey folks, FJB3 here, the Wrestling Nut. More content for geeks. If you watched last night's Raw, it was a good show. Overall, they used a lot of WWE formulas that worked. Let's go through it real quickly. I'll give you my takes, my opinions on what happened. All right, so we open up, folks, with Logan Paul on the mic and Gunther interrupts. I'm not going to go through all this. You know, it worked. And what it does, it sets up what happens later on in Raw, which they do all the time. The segment ended, I should say, with Jey Uso delivering a super kick to Logan Paul. I've seen this before, but it was effective. Okay, let's move on, all right? We get Finn Balor, JD McDonough versus AJ Styles, one of my favorites, and Penta, who is awesome. This was a good match. This is a good TV match, folks. This is what Raw should deliver. The only problem I have with the match is stop giving Penta L's. But it looks like, you know, Penta and his brother, Rey Fenix, as far as single competitors, their future looks like they're going to be in a tag team with a feud against American Made and El Grande Americano. Let's do that. It's a good story, but stop giving Penta L's. Moving on. All right, now we get the first women's qualifier for the Money in the Bank, and this was a good match. This was the man, Becky Lynch, Roxanne Perez, and Natalya, who right now is shining. She's doing stuff on the independent scenes, NWA, Bloodsport, and this was a good match, and it furthered the feud of Becky Lynch-Valkyrie, which needs to be a trilogy, which is awesome, which they should do, and which I think they will do. And Roxanne Perez is so over right now. It's incredible how good she is. She has a certain quality, and she is really good in the ring. Now, they intimated her involvement in the Judgment Day, and that's awesome. That's where this character should go. That's where she should find her footing. That's brilliant. Moving on. All right, so we get Sheamus, and anytime I see Sheamus, I'm like, yeah, I love me some Sheamus, folks, and he deserves more. As far as, you know, Grayson Waller and, you know, Austin Theory, whatever, who's heel or face. Let's do something with Sheamus more than, you know, beating up mid-card talent. Let's get him in the IC program immediately. Moving on. All right, we get, unfortunately, the next women's qualifier, and Zoe Starks. I wish her the best. This is an indication of how physical this sport is, and I just wish her the best going forward. It turned into a singles match with Rhea Ripley and Kairi Sane, a decent match. Rhea Ripley's the winner, the right decision. She's still in the title mix. My thoughts and prayers go out to Zoe Stark. And then we end with the main event. And it's Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso, and they deliver a better match than they've had two previously in their Intercontinental Championship matches. You know, I understand Jey Uso is delivering an expanded moveset, and I appreciate that. He needs to do that. And all the shenanigans, folks, worked. Okay, because all it does is sets up Saturday night's main event. As we know, Sami Zayn, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and then Jey Uso defending the title against Logan Paul. And that's what all the shenanigans did properly to set up Saturday night's main event. There's my takeaways. Overall, a good show. Roxanne Perez in the Judgment Day needs to happen. Let's do something with Sheamus. So give me your thoughts, folks. Give me a comment. Subscribe to my shit, man. I'll give you some good content. Like it too, maybe. Leave me a comment. Like I said, I will respond. I do it for the love and passion I have for wrestling, and I do thank you for watching.